Hi guys, welcome to my video. I'm going to show you how I did this clown makeup look for Halloween. Lots of black and glitter, my fave. Here's how I did it. Starting off with my eyebrows. This is kind of irrelevant to the tutorial because we're going to cover them later. New tutorial for that coming soon though. And then putting primer, and I'm going to put foundation on after that. Again, irrelevant to this video because I'm going to do another like full routine of that, but this is just to get an even base. You could use the like Halloween makeup face paint base if you wanted. Just use like a white one instead of like your actual skin tone. But whatever works for you. I just like to do this because I didn't want to have to go buy any more products. And then I'm just setting my face with this powder to get everything set in place. And then to start with the eyes, I'm going to take this brown, it's like a metallic-y shade, and I'm going to just pack that on my eyelid, and I'm going to even run it up above the crease very sloppily because this is Halloween and it doesn't need to look flawless by any means, in my opinion. And so I'm just kind of blending that out a little bit, but it doesn't need to be perfect. And then on that fluffy brush too, I'm going to run that same color below on the bottom lash line just to really smoke that out. Look really like dead and like Halloween-y and scary, you know? And then taking Ulta's black matte eyeshadow and just packing that on my eyelid. The darker the better, doing multiple layers of this. So just pack it on to your desired darkness. Then I'm taking this matte dark brown from the from the Too Faced palette, and then I'm just using that to blend between the black and the brown that I started with. And then just packing on more black just for more intensity, due to your desired intensity. I like it really dark, so. And then I put some of the black on the under the lower lash line as well. And then here I am just blending some more. This is actually, I didn't show the color, I'm sorry. It's just a flesh tone shade from the Too Faced palette, and you can see up close how it really smokes it out, kind of makes you look like, I don't know, like dead and Halloween-y. So this is my eyeliner I'm using, and I'm going to put that underneath, why can't I talk today? I'm doing my waterline and my tight line just so that there's no skin peeking out whatsoever. Taking a highlight here from my Tarte palette. I'll show you the palette later when I use it. Kind of feeling myself, yes. This is a sparkly black eyeshadow from L'Oreal, and I'm putting that on my lid just to add a little bit of a gleam to it, and it really darkens it up as well. Okay, so don't judge me, but this is where the struggle bus begins. As I'm drawing these lines, I'm trying to get them as even as possible, but they came out very uneven, and then you'll see in a second when I like totally messed up. But I'm just making the triangles of like a clown's eyebrow, so I'm just trying to make those, getting that outline. See there? That's where I like totally screwed up because the second line I made was like not what I wanted it to be. And you'll see I tried to fix it by wiping it, but it just smudged. So I'm trying to like work with it from here on out, which you'll see just gets worse and worse, but it's okay, we'll deal. So I'm putting these little specks within the triangles because I'm going to use them I'm going to smudge them, and that will act as like a base for the eyeshadow and things I'm going to put on after that. So taking the black Ulta eyeshadow again and just packing this all over, kind of blending it as I go. And you'll see, again, on this other eye, it's the right side, that's the evil side in this tutorial. I messed up with the line, it looks really bad. So I tried to take concealer here to kind of clean up that line. I kind of wanted to make it a little curved because it looks like on clowns, like they're not just straight linear, they're kind of curved. So I was like attempting to do that here, but as you'll see, it just like failed and like smudged the product, and I was like, well, that's not gonna work. When I did it on the other side, it worked pretty good, but unfortunately on the side that I already messed up on, it just made it a bigger mess. So yeah, don't mind me, these things happen. But yeah, just blending that out, trying to blend that, and you see it just was like totally wrecked. So I ended up just working with it throughout the rest of this tutorial and kind of ignoring the fact that I totally messed that whole part up. But got too far in to start over now, so not doing that. Okay, so here I'm taking my NYX liquid eyeliner. Sorry I didn't show you guys, but I'm just using this to make the lines nice and clean and sharp. And this is what I'll use on a lot of this tutorial. I'm using it to fill in all the black spots because it's really opaque and it gives it a gloss too, which is what I like for this purpose, just to look nice and shiny and bold with the glitter that we'll put on later. And then just putting the dots that go on top, you know, like a clown has these eyebrows with the dots on top. That's just how they are. Then just making, this is like probably the easiest part of the tutorial, was putting this little dot on the nose. And then here I'm taking the Ulta eyeshadow just to do a slight little, like an outline first before I go in with the NYX eyeliner. And then I'm just making, you know how clowns are. They have their underneath, I don't even know these little triangles underneath their eyes. Yeah, I'll just shut up now, but you see what I'm doing. So I'm just filling that all in, getting my lines nice and clean and filled in, looking like a clown. Never thought I'd be proud to say that, but it's happening. Here I'm taking some more of that dark brown from the Too Faced palette and I'm putting it on my outer edges of my eye. I thought there was too much lightness, so I wanted it to be a bit darker. And here I'm taking some of the L'Oreal black eyeshadow, putting that underneath to kind of blend the line between the eyeliner and the shadow. Oh, I'm going too fast. Okay, so now I'm putting the dots, and you saw before that I was putting the lines to make them come to more like a point. There's that Tarte palette I was talking about earlier. It smells so good, I love it. I'm taking the contour shade to contour my face, doing it very intensely and sharp, more than I normally would. But yeah, so just doing that. One of the shades in that palette is what I used on my brow bone earlier, just so that you guys know. And I did that really messily, I realized after filming, so I'm really glad that I realized it looked really bad and kind of smudged it with my finger a little bit. I was just seriously riding the struggle bus so hard when I made this tutorial. Don't forget about the jawline. Keep it nice and sharp and defined, looking good, yes. And then I even go in and contour my nose just a little bit for definition, but I noticed on the video I did it very muddy, so don't judge me. Now taking this blush from NYX, it's kind of like a mauve, dark mauve, and I wanted to make this more like mauvey, pinky, to look a little more dead, if that makes sense. Adding that cool tone looked really cool. And then I'm putting this L'Oreal eyeshadow on. It's like sparkly and purple. The camera doesn't really do it justice, but that's what really gave me the effect of like a kind of like dead, just Halloween spooky face. I don't know, so I just did that messily kind of all over to give the look that I wanted, and just adding color back to my face. Here I'm taking chapstick because I'm about to prep my lips for this. This is just eyeliner, honestly, and I'm lining my lips. I'm kind of overlining them a bit. You'll see here this was just kind of a long process. You can do this however you like if you decide to try this look out, but I really wanted to extend them out pretty far, like to the sides and also above and beneath. So that's what I'm just doing here, going back and forth, and I'm doing this all with the pencil first because the pencil is a lot more forgiving and a lot more, it's like really soft to use, and then you can go in, I'll go in later in a second, you'll see with other products to finalize the way I wanted it to look. Okay, so then I took that NYX eyeliner again, and then I'm just outlining the, like the outer lines of the lips, just to really sharpen them and bring that to a point. And then I'm only gonna fill in like a little bit on like the actual skin parts of my lips. And then the actual lips, I'm using this little black Halloween store lipstick. You can find it for 99 cents at the store. But yeah, that's what I use for my lips. And then now I'm taking the NYX Glitter Primer. I like to rub it on the back of my hand and then dab it onto where I put the glitter. So I'm gonna put it basically inside all of like the black areas. So I'm putting the glue first, and then I'm dipping my brush into the little glitter, which this is the charcoal silvery glitter by NYX. I'm sorry, I'll list the name below if you wanted to get it. I didn't show it on the camera. And then here I'm taking the NYX roll-on glitter. This is the purple one. For some reason I wanted to like accent the purple contour, or accent the eyes and the contour like with purple basically, but it ended up kind of looking like muddy. You can see it kind of purple like an accent, but it didn't look that good in person. But yeah, so I just kind of did that to the top, and then I did it the same thing on the bottoms, add the charcoal glitter, and then a little bit of purple. And I love glitter. The look that it gives just makes me so happy on any look, even if it's a ridiculous Halloween look like this too. I believe here, oh, there's another struggle bus moment. I was putting black to blend all the glitter so it didn't look too solid. And then I, you know, just put a dot on that eyebrow, of course. Okay, so now I'm putting mascara on and then preparing for falsies. Just putting those on just to darken up my eyes just a little bit. If you wanted to go more dramatic with this, you could, but the lashes, I didn't want them to take away from like the glitter of the clown thing. So yeah, that's the look with lashes. Okay, yes. Now I'm taking a highlight, the same one I used for my brow bone. This is from that Tarte palette. It's so pretty, it's so pigmented. I use this big fluffy brush because I wanted to use a lot since it's Halloween and you can really like be messy with it instead of like a tiny fan brush or anything. But yeah, and then here, lastly, I believe this is the last step. I'm taking the glitter, another struggle bus moment. I could not get the freaking glitter out of the case. It would not come out. So I'm putting this just on my lips. It sticks to that little lipstick pretty well, so I didn't have to prime it or anything. So I just added it till it was as intense as I wanted. And then boom, that's basically it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't judge me for my struggle bus moments. We all have it. But if you try this out, you should tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see it. All right, thanks guys. Bye.